And hello again, YouTube. It is 5:43 p.m. Thursday, January 20th, 2022. So not as productive as I would have liked to have been over at U-Store, my storage facility, which is right there behind me. That's what I'm walking away from. I guess at this point I'm just heading on up to daytime model right there. To be fair, she might just live around here. But dang, is she showing some leg. Anyway, just checked the bus schedule, and I got probably about 12 minutes until the next Route 3 westbound comes through here. Headed to Bullocks, by the way. I can't remember if I just said that or not. Yeah, it's 5:43 p.m. It shows the next one coming through here at 5:54. And it's running. It's running. It's on its way. It shows it's almost to. Actually, it shows it's around 52nd Street right now. So that's a good thing, because I am so tired of buses that are scheduled that are not actually running. That's good. Gives me time to walk down to the Hawk Beacon crosswalk here at. Here to walk over to safely across the street over to the bus stop. I totally I was in that video that Road Guy Rob just did about these particular types of crosswalks and the history of this particular crosswalk signal, which is fascinating. I had no idea they were designed in Tucson. First one ever placed in Tucson. Oh goodness, I totally forgot what I was going to say about it. Oh, and I had commented about the new one that just went up just north of Bethany Home on 27th Avenue, as not knowing what the acronym stands for. And of course, I just recently looked up again, like what the acronym stands for. That was covered in the Road Guy Rob video. And can I remember what it stands for? Nope. I completely forgot already. But I remember commenting when I was noting how busy the one was up on 27th Avenue, how I didn't know what it stood for, but I'm sure there's an acronym in there where the H stands for hooker. And I came up with a really good one in the comments of that Road Guy Rob video. But now I don't remember what it was. Damn. I need to write this kind of stuff down. I really do. Anyway, we're at the Hawk. Wait. Pushing the butt. Wait. And that's interesting. It's my understanding that the blinking yellow light was supposed to start as soon as I hit that. Now the red light is on, and it said wait, but the signal has not changed whatsoever yet. Oh, there it goes. It's flashing yellow now. Now, I do know they make certain attempts to try to keep these in synchronization with the regular traffic lights. And now it's a solid yellow, and I got the walk signal, so I'm supposed to cross. A lot of discussion on that video about people not knowing what to do when it starts blinking. And there's a sign right there. That's what do. Flashing red, stop, proceed when safe. And it's flashing. My camera work is so bad when I use this thing. Oh, come on, go back to 0. There we go. It's flashing. Those people actually all did the right thing. Actually, this is the first time I've crossed it and filmed it where everybody did the right thing. Well, except for this guy. This guy stopped. That guy stopped, and it wasn't blinking at all. So I guess better to stop and be safe, I guess, than the usual of people that just fly right through it when it's blinking red. And I'm thinking that big hole, the big pothole up the road in front of the women's shelter. I'm actually across the street from part of the women's shelter, but there's the original women's shelter, UMOM women's shelter on the north side. Sun's down, dude. Turn on your headlights. I'm going to assume they got that fixed because there's a big, they didn't clean up the mess, and they left a big muddy slick hole right here. There's no longer water flowing down Van Buren Street, so that's a marked improvement. And I don't see a big puddle up the road, so I'm hoping somebody with the city of Phoenix saw that problem and fixed that problem, or at the very least stop the water. I was not going to talk about this crossing signal or this issue with the water main leaking water down the road and making mud holes. It does frustrate me that when they, if they did, actually fix the water main, that somebody didn't come down here and clean up that mess, though, because that mud is really slippery. I almost slipped when I walked across the crosswalk because of how slippery that mud was. Anyway, that's not what I was going to talk to. I was going to talk about something that has been kind of on my mind today for a very specific reason. But I wonder, sometimes I wonder about little decisions, little seemingly at the time insignificant decisions that people make, and how much impact that simple little decision has on the rest of that person's day, the rest of that person's life, encounters that person has with other people's lives, and so on and so forth, and the cause and effect of it all. And the reason I'm wondering that is when I left my apartment to start my day, or at least the part of it that exists. We got another guy with no headlight on. At least the part of it that exists outside of my apartment. I'm just checking the bus to see where it's at, and it is at 44th Street right now. Should probably get my mask on and make sure I got my pass. I feel it in my pocket. I do. That's some panic level shit when you're about to step on the bus and realize that you don't know where your bus pass is. It's, a lot of the bus drivers immediately jump to the conclusion that you're a deadbeat junkie that is trying to get a free ride, which is understandable because there's a lot of deadbeat junkies trying to get free rides on the bus, which generally speaking is never me, but there are times I misplace my damn bus pass. So anyway, I got it. I'm good to go. So anyway, I was going to talk about how, decisions, and one of the seemingly at the time really insignificant decisions that I made today was when I started shooting my first video as I'm heading down the alley towards the old Crosscut Canal Greenbelt and on over to the post office, was to shoot my video in 1080p as opposed to my default 720p. Like I looked at that resolution before I hit record, and I was like, it's a beautiful day. I'm walking down an area where there's a lot of scenery. I should shoot in a higher resolution. And the part of my inner monologue and brain, and of all the freaking voices in my brain. Oh, look, it's a message. It's a message for me. I hate that I'll never be your wife. Oh, don't feel so bad about it, utility box. I'll still come here and fill you up every now and then. All right. That was a bizarre distraction. I actually approve of graffiti like that. That actually, I think, enriched my day today. I hate that I'll never be your wife. All right. So yeah, I made a decision, and the voices in my head, one of them neglected to say, no, don't do that. This video is probably going to run 30 minutes because you're walking all the way to the post office, and that will fill up all the damn space on your phone. And it did. It ran out right after I rounded the corner there, got across the street at 48th and Van Buren, and it ran me so out of space that I can't take a picture with my iPhone right now. I can't download pictures from. Oh, there's my bus, I think. I wanted to list, since I was going to be at Pakistan for a while, I wanted to list that really fancy, that nice vintage guitar amp that I'm trying to sell, the Gibson. Yeah, I couldn't. I had so little space on my phone, I couldn't even make a listing on OfferUp for it. Of course, I don't have enough internet there to upload that video. In fact, I don't even think I have enough space to upload that video because of the amount of space that YouTube needs to cache it. So yeah, kind of hosed myself with that decision today.